Raising the bar like a bench press. Share them apart like I'm starving. Did it when I war, have a next guest. A lot of people look at me laughing. And I war with the mind of a Spartan. Stepping outside of the margin. Cool with the high tops marching. From when all that light got darkened. Now I got a target on my back. Cause I got them shook like a neck to a nice pack. Man, you're not ready for the kid. Heavy when I spit, killing MC when I write back. Now you ain't give a hype with a mic kiss. And you ain't on the wave that I'm riding. Deafening silence, straight off vibing. Opening up to the devil inside him.
It might be time to open up your eyes a bit, eyes a bit, eyes a bit. Time to shine a light on it. It might be time to open up your eyes a bit, eyes a bit, eyes a bit. Sparking out the fire within. It might be time to open up your eyes a bit, eyes a bit, eyes a bit. Time to shine a light on it. It might be time to open up your eyes a bit, eyes a bit, eyes a bit. Sparking out the fire within. Eyes a bit, eyes a bit, sparking up the fire within.
dry ISO just to make your face melt. I stay at least 30K elevation, transcend time spends without meditation. Pray for me, my soul is in eternal limbo, sailing through this life whichever way I see the wind blow. You'll see me if you look outside your little window. I'm somewhere in the moment, no mementos. Young fresh makers like a pack of Mentos. Don't stand there like a statue, this is monumental. Expand your vocab, get up on the lingo. Feeling free, going green like I'm Lou Ferrigno. Middle finger to the pigs and those who keep me shackled. I just wanna live good, believe it is a battle. Free just like the will of man. When they tell me that I can't, I believe I can. Everybody just slaves to currency exchange. One of the reasons all our brains are currently insane. I just wanna drive around with the top 7. Backflip out of a plane and fly without feathers. Trying to keep us chained, they use the top measures. I've been fighting all my life, so I'm just unfettered.
Their guilt is our ammunition.
They operate in the shadows.
Knows what you've spoken to the darkness.
Came from the gutter, blinding flashes. We here for the thunder, heart palpitations. Never get nervous. If the sense weakness, then this will be worthless. Come and just burn the sound, burn the sound, burn sound, sound. Come and just burn the sound, burn the sound, burn sound. But it's in this. Come against it. But it's in this. Come against it. See someone else came with a madness. Come against it. Dance floor, we are battering this. Come against it. Come against it. Come against it. Deep in the jungle. Came from the gutter, blinding flashes. We here for the thunder, heart palpitations. Never get nervous. If the sense weakness, then this will be worthless. Come and just burn the sound, burn the sound, burn sound. Come and just burn the sound, burn the sound, burn sound. But it's in this. Come against it. But it's in this. Come against it. See someone else kill with a madness. Come against it. Dance floor, we are battering this. what horrendous.
I've been broken. All that which is divine. Can you feel it creeping up your spine? Illuminated shadows of your mind.
One motherfucking drop.
I don't smoke because I don't deal with fire. I don't consume fire.
dancing, aerial advancement. Ain't no need to panic. Operations opulent. Elements recycled and real intelligence, no. Breakthrough brilliant, only save a few millions. Burn through the ozone, time to find a new home. Agitate the asteroids that we actively avoid. Brand new perspectives altering our human advantage. Reaching new regions, chased by new demons. Eagle eye explorations, outer world transportation. New expanses opening, trying to find hope again. New frontiers face in the dawning of this new age.
How you want your records to sound. It's, the craft. Just buying records wasn't enough. I needed to have things that the other radio stations in the region didn't have. If people don't understand it, well, I can't help that. Elements recycled and real intelligence, no. Reaching new regions,
aboard your rocket ship. I'll show you the key to go.
Only matter I'm styling. In the jungle I'm wildin'. Only matter I'm styling. In the jungle I'm wildin'. Only matter I'm styling. In the jungle I'm wildin'.
I'll make a bargain. You take me aboard your rocket ship. I'll show you the key to go.
In the jungle I'm wildin'.
Let our spirits so high and draw it together. Let our spirits so high and draw it together. Let our spirits so high and draw it together. our spirits so high.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Everything's so superfluous. Is it worth it to conserve or preserve this shit? Who really has a nerve fade? In burbs and metropolis, children watching this as we're drying all their options up. They're screaming, this is not for us. Watching this as we're drying all their options up. They're screaming, this is not for us. get better before we're too deep in the desert. Finding ways to get better untethered, deep in the desert. Until the weather gets better, extreme measures, deep in the desert. Gotta change to be greater than lesser, deep in the desert. Letting go of all this internal pressure, deep in the desert. Finding ways to get better untethered, deep in the desert. Until the weather gets better, extreme measures, deep in the desert. Priorities malfunctioning, that's why we're stressed. False icons control the mindless. From the real situation, we've been so blinded. Get free before my time is. No longer gears in the machine, just grinding. Refuse to remain in the spot though. Keep going in a world cold like a spot show. Finding ways to get better untethered, deep in the desert. Until the weather gets better, extreme measures, deep in the desert. Gotta change to be greater than lesser, deep in the desert. Letting go of all this internal pressure, deep in the desert. Finding ways to get better untethered, deep in the desert. Till the weather gets better, extreme measures, deep in the desert. Molecules in the universe, trying to find configurations that'll work for us. Mired in the worthlessness, trying to pull ourselves up, moving circular. Sandstorms and tornadoes, can we influence direction, winds and fate blow? Not by ignoring the staples, the things everybody needs, without them we cease to be. Finding ways to get better untethered, deep in the desert. Until the weather gets better, extreme measures, deep in the desert. Gotta change to be greater than lesser, deep in the desert. Letting go of all this internal pressure, deep in the desert. Finding ways to get better untethered, deep in the desert. Until the weather gets better, extreme measures, deep in the desert.
Concept, high tech, direct from the cutting edge. Put us down to the apex, flip the script to the future tense. Brand new design, experimental prototype. System check, slip for the test flight, increase the thrust up to overdrive. Altitude rising 10,000 feet clear of the launch. Set a vector to intercept bank, let's start steering the course. Engage anti-gravity, travel into a distant galaxy. The space odyssey, approaching warp speed, hypervelocity. To the apex, flip the script to the future tense. Brand new design, experimental prototype. System check, set for the test flight, increase the thrust up to overdrive. Altitude rising 10,000 feet clear of the launch. Set a vector to intercept bank, let's start steering the course. Engage anti-gravity, travel into a distant galaxy. The space odyssey, approaching warp speed, hypervelocity.
Bad man like good things. Bad man like the best things. As a matter of fact. Right? Bad man like to wear the best clothes. They like to drive the best cars. They like to listen to the best music. So wherever there is a DJ that is happening, the rude boys, we are gonna be there.
mind goes. Stand in the eye of the storm with no poncho, way more than macho. Where does my mind go? Way too expansive to stay on this planet. Anti-gravitational jamming, I'm headed to Pluto with all of my new flows. Leave nothing unspoken, I'm floating. I'm coping with hopeless by staying in motion. I'm feeling tremendous, I don't wanna end this. I'm changing what's trending, all the colors are blending. Maybe I'm tripping again, I'm falling much deeper, so keep up. Breaching the boundaries, the view is a sign at the top of the mountain. I'm rising, peaking and reaching the heights I've imagined. The universe mammoth, harassing my soul. I'm just trying to grow. Free my soul, I just wanna free my soul. You know, I'm just trying to free my soul. I'm just trying to free my soul. Whoa, whoa. Free my soul, I just wanna free my soul. You know, I'm just trying to free my soul. I'm just trying to free my soul. Whoa, whoa. What I'm trying to do is undeniable. I'm trying to move, it's how the lions groove. What I'm trying to do is undeniable. Whether you win or lose, it's all inside of you. What I'm trying to do is undeniable. I'm trying to move, it's how the lions groove. What I'm trying to do is undeniable. Whether you win or lose, it's all inside of you. When things are structured, I believe I don't fake, I still gotta trust it. When I step out in public, confidence not to be fucked with, dominant crushing. On the highway, I'm crushing. With missing speed, I have no need, don't live on my knees. Marathon and no face to see. Do what you love, fuck the rule. Love the judge, love the ridicule. I'm different from you, while they all the same. No point in the game, I'm spread as a king. Destined to lead, can't follow a sheep. I live and I leave for my family and team. No lesson, no greed, I just say what I need since a baby is seen. Just trying to be free, you see. Free my soul, I just wanna free my soul. You know, I'm just trying to free my soul. I'm just trying to free my soul. Whoa, whoa. Free my soul, I just wanna free my soul. You know, I'm just trying to free my soul. I'm just trying to free my soul. Whoa, whoa. What I'm trying to do is undeniable. I'm trying to move inside the lions room. What I'm trying to do is undeniable. When you lose, know to start with you. What I'm trying to do is undeniable. I'm trying to move inside the lions room. What I'm trying to do is undeniable. When you lose, know to start with you. What I'm trying to do is undeniable. I'm trying to move, it's how the lions move. What I'm trying to do is undeniable. When you win or lose, it's all inside of you. What I'm trying to do is undeniable. I'm trying to move, it's how the lions move. What I'm trying to do is undeniable. Whether you win or lose, it's all inside of you.
yourself to the wickedest thing. Hold on, let me just figure this king. Cause the one of them are going like the wickedest thing. Run back with the 450 and burn your skin. Little sound boys need to learn that thing. How to trap down people limb by limb. Running at the barber, when man a trim. Shoot in the face, all when man in at the gym. How they try to diss the king. If I war, then I war, please let it begin. Score 5, 4, 4, 5, let it ring. Any boy try to go this killer for the realest shot of a rouse clock there. Don't want to get the skin sun tan. Don't know so we are the gun man. Which one of them, which one of them, which one? One is a different reason. Don't know so we are the big man. Know why your grave get dim.
Bad man time, you ever do bad man crime? Go a courthouse and see bad man cry. Step in at the dark and I tell some bad man lie. He bust the case and touch the road and say a bad man time. Bad man time, you ever do bad man crime? Go a courthouse and see bad man crying. Step in at the dark and I tell some bad man lie. He bust the case and touch the road and say a bad man time.
Yeah, do I want everybody on the shadow of every dance hall and no boy can't chat to me. Pull up on them foot, bicycle stop. Give them a rifle and talk. Them boy they frightened out, them knife it a drop. All them brother frightened, see what's up. And them mama frightened, sister that they must stop. Watch out, no stop from beat and clap. Watch out, this killer play 1 o'clock. Funeral car, you will drive in a that. And your mama up and them a arrive in a block. Killer man, me have 5 in a Glock. While them have them 4 pipe in a pot. Me have the murderer, we puppy murder. You won't, you still have your 2 eyes in a dot. Body parts line all over the flat. Blood and claret, they all over me cat. None of my friend them now dead on me watch.
Here, let me show you.
Let me tell you already, I'm a gunner then. Don't want me to drop them, I'm a friend. I rock, fire rock, fun some of them.
Bad man time, you ever do bad man crime? Go a courthouse and see bad man cry. Step in at the dark and I tell some bad man lie. He bust the case and touch the road and say a bad man time. Bad man time, you ever do bad man crime? Go a courthouse and see bad man crying. Step in at the dark and I tell some bad man lie. He bust the case and touch the road and say a bad man time.
If you know on a cartoon thing like Jerry and Tom. Man, if you know what the guns them on. You don't know where my dogs are from. It's up here, Tech 9. Tech 9. Take yours and you can't take mine. I put one in your face and in a spine. If your body parts might wiggle and it might whine. You might dead on the ground same time. I'm telling them boy they feel on me. How you don't want them to get rowdy. I might even drop out the bims. I might even drop out the Audi. None of these guys can't be around me. I'll take off your egg, dumpy and let. If a little fool think he can clown me. I am the wickedest rowdy.
I am the king.
Let me show you. Constellations, hidden patterns that from any of multiple galaxies never formed. These are the barrier constellations, and they may hold the key to understanding the nature of darkness. night sky is scattered with hundreds of billions of galaxies that fill the known universe.
You're not
Like
real.
stars, these galaxies swarm.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't know why chick mention my name, but devil man's trying to get attention again. Told you before, this year is the year of the real fake niggas get left in the rain. Think cause I'm up there sitting on the plane that I can't really hear what the people are saying, but I can hear everything loud and clear, and they're telling me to tell you to stay in your lane. Lord of the mic time, I could have dashed any man, but I said fam, let me catch devil man, cause if man taking the 0121 star Birmingham have gone clear like Evian. But since then man I can't hear ya. Real Grammy niggas said they won't go near ya, and you would get a boom mile on from Denjon Vincent if you do a show in your area. And when you talk about 0121, I know some serious people in some serious places. I saw your setting, it's basic. You try fake it. Did a YouTube video, none of your guys in the back ever showed their faces, cause they know devil man did snitch on some serious cases. Say my name, nah, that's not right. Heart on my sleeve anytime that I write. Them man can't say anything that I ain't already told man about my life. Made a couple shit songs, yeah, that's nice. Repeated my bars, oh yeah, that's nice. Cause when your bars are hard like mine, fam, sometimes man I gotta say them twice. Back to the matter is my bars totally murk. Your bars sound like you're smoking the work. Before you end up on the sex offenders list, man, I gotta put the devil in the dirt. What I want for certain man. Thought it was a cash about music. All of a sudden, devil man, you wanna sperm on man. Like a TV, you wanna turn on man. Talk about music, me and my bros are killing it all over the globe. Now you're angry cause everybody on your road is asking for me like the Wi-Fi code. Step sang one time, my life on yo, Tayomi, I want some, you're not ready. And if you ever gave me an ounce of skunk pussy, I wouldn't pay you a penny. Sand. Keep my name out your nasty mouth. Your nasty lyrics. Nasty. Yeah, 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 yeah.
human. Me, I'm just trying to keep it moving. Look around, I taste the apathy. Does anyone care, like, actually? The last humans in the galaxy. I can't predict what's coming after we. Shining beams into the darkness, the deep unknown, no place for the heartless. Drums playing as we marching into a new world, a new day, a new shark pit. Feel it in your spine, a new day coming. Stay jumping, rebel soldiers with they AKs stumping. They taking all our rights and we say nothing. Do we value human life or just the waste of it? No hesitation, so far from basic. This flow was created from now waiting. See a good chance and you can bet I'll take it. A lot of things could be worse, so I gotta keep moving forward and avoid the hurts before the world bursts like a firework. Try to find the truth and be the best, surviving through the very worst. Open your eyes and see the fire burn, pure passion. Infinite, everlasting. Imagine stars crashing into planets, aliens scanning, asking how we have what we need. Yeah, there's still famine. For this test, there's no cramming, only shifts in your way. Your mind, the past getting left behind. We all trying to stay alive, be great and thrive. Get it right, just hold on and enjoy the ride.